Hi everyone, my name is Ariane Fuchs and I'm very happy to speak with my guests today about seamless IoT. Simple as a click. I am joined on stage today by Hagen Rickmann, Managing Director at Business Customers Telekom Deutschland, and Alexander Sator, Chief Executive Officer of Once. Michael Mackenzie, General Manager of IoT at Amazon Web Services, is joining us remotely today. Hagen, Alex, and Michael, it's good to have you here with me today. So, to get best-in-class IoT solutions, connectivity, cloud technologies, and platforms are necessary parts. Why don't you all just give us a very brief introduction to your market positioning? Hagen, maybe you want to go first.
Thank you. So Deutsche Telekom is growing massively in this sector, and we are integrating all the technologies, and we take care for your network, and especially also the new things like 5G, where we are going for, and where we take a lot of customers right now in those times to follow the market and to grow for sure. And that is what we would like to do, especially with AWS and with Once. And I think there's big opportunity for the future going for IoT.
Thank you, Hagen. Michael, maybe you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. I mean, customers are solving really big challenges out there. And we envision AWS being central to the challenges that IoT customers have in various industries and all over the world. We want to make sure everything is easy, scalable, fast, and bring the power of AWS services for securely managing data, AI, and analytics at scale.
Thank you, Michael. Alex, last but not least.
We once started 3 years ago to take the task to make things easier, to change the world of IoT, and of course to take especially the situation we have seen with Deutsche Telekom and AWS to make things really easy and to disrupt the world of IoT.
All right, thank you very much for introducing everyone. So let's dive right into this highly interesting topic. Alex, very brief. We have heard the promise, simple as a click. But what does that really mean for the customer, and what's the benefit for him?
Simple as a click means first time ever you can get connectivity in a web shop. Just buy it, use it. You order and you get it next day. And this means you can start to use IoT really at any time and you can scale it up immediately without any obstacle anymore. It made things really easy, and it was really propelling the world of IoT, and it was made new business cases available and successful. We took away all the standard obstacles, especially with the support of AWS and Deutsche Telekom, and we give world-class connectivity all around the world within our technology with AWS together.
So what's the value add for the customer, and what are the customer requirements? Maybe this question would go out to Hagen.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, we serve a lot of big corporations, for example, car manufacturing, utilities, and for sure a lot of others, also in the mid-sized business, what we call the Mittelstand. And they are asking for some very individual solutions on the one hand, and on the other hand, also for more standardized solutions. And as nowadays, all those Mittelstands customers, all the big ones, are massively investing in this market. The customer requirements are for sure more standardization. And this is exactly what we would like to achieve on the one hand, but also to pull through the data from the sensors, for example, or from the machine through our network with the help of Once, and then bring it to AWS and then work from there. And this is a big demand which is coming more and more. And this is also what we are doing to implement the whole chain. And that is where I think which was in the past sometimes a little difficult to do so, because you had to build the network. Then you needed a platform to connect. And then you brought it to the IT systems or to the analytics. And right now, all those things we can bring together, and this is exactly the approach we are aiming for right now in this AWS, Once, and Telekom partnership, where we're aiming from. And there's huge demand for those kind of things. For sure, a little bit depressed because of the big pandemic thing, but now I can see it in my numbers already that this is coming back, because there is definitely, if you do it by one click, much easier, and then can access the tools also on the top with AWS, hosted by the AWS, sometimes hosted also on premise, whatever. But in the end, if you can completely develop and deliver on this value chain, including a very reliable infrastructure, then it makes sense to do so for all the customers out there. What I see right now, and most important, it needs also to be cost effective. And this is the opportunity with new technologies and with the integration to exactly go this way. And this is what we are aiming for with AWS, with Once and us.
Sounds absolutely fantastic. So let's hear directly from AWS. Michael, how do you view the role of AWS in bringing this technology to the business customers? And what do you think will help unlock the adoption of IoT technology en masse?
Yeah, thanks. Our customers really need us and ask us to remove the undifferentiated heavy lifting of deploying and building IoT applications. That comes with a lot of big challenges. We need to do this, very securely, at scale, of hundreds of billions of devices out there. And this doesn't come simply. So this is a great role for us to play in helping our customers solve those real problems. And I think to bring it to the masses, we really need to work closer as an ecosystem for the benefit of that customer, whether they need AI integrations, multi-layered security, or a deeper set of supporting services to make them, have meaningful results out of their IoT data. We need to recognize that ecosystem is really, really important. Really, IoT is a team sport, and it's amplified by a great ecosystem of partnerships like this one.
Absolutely. I really like that you just mentioned the team sport, because it really is. I would love to hear more about the partnership itself. So how did the partnership actually start, and how does it really work together?
At once, in the very beginning, we have to understand who is the best partner for us, who can deliver the best network, who can deliver the best cloud service and cloud infrastructure. So the choice was quite easy. The best network is with Deutsche Telekom. The best cloud technology is with AWS. And so it was very natural that we decide to partner with these two corporates to develop a cloud-based network platform that's serving the IoT. And given that, we have developed together new technology, we have shown new applications, and this has changed the market very much. So the solution we have now at hand has disrupted the market very much, and away from the pricing model traditional companies has offered, our pricing model was a huge impact as well, based on these technologies. Since the infrastructure is running on AWS all the time, we of course naturally decided to partner with AWS as well to support AWS with connectivity, with our ideas, with our technology, to build an IoT ecosystem. And finally, we hope to unlock together with our partners the power of IoT. Hagen, Michael.
Thank you, Alex. So IoT truly is a global play. Hagen and Michael, maybe you want to elaborate a little bit on that.
Yeah, we see a lot of segments which are going this way, like logistics, for example, which is definitely easy to understand. Automotive as well, or utilities, where we see huge demand for a global play and to connect branches and the whole value chain. And to be more precise on the transportation, for example, when things arrive, how you build this in the production, all those kind of things are getting more important, because to be more reliable, to be more efficient, and also to use resources completely in a different way. That is why we are delivering a global network, and even when we are not allowed to bring out our own SIM cards, we partner with the local ones there, but we have a worldwide network. We are still investing in that in the regions, and when there is special local regulation, for example, to forbid roaming. We have a local profile also to be implemented in country in our offering. So this is what we are showing already today. For example, a car needs to be available in Europe and South America and the US, wherever you are when this gets shipped, for example. And the automotive factories, they are requesting things which are global already. And we see the trend that this is going more and more on the global play. And therefore, we need, on the one hand, a technology partner which is top edge in the industry, which once is definitely. And we need also a global player who understands the application play, the hosting play, and for sure then the IT play. And when you bring those things together, then you can deliver on those demands, because we are still seeing that global is very, very important, and the customers are requesting more and more. And that is what I'm seeing in the market, and that is why we picked those two and are very happy to be with them.
Sounds like a great partnership. Michael, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, I would say, we learn so much from our customers all over the globe at AWS IoT. We see a lot of really interesting and different use cases in every sector. Last year, we had Volkswagen expand their industrial cloud work to the entire Volkswagen Group facilities in Tennessee, Mexico, locations all across Europe. So, a big global play for them. iRobot, the company that brought us the Roomba vacuum, is now a global enterprise. We started working with them many years ago. They've sold now more than 30 million robots worldwide. And they run their customer-facing iRobot home app and its robots on the AWS IoT backend with our serverless infrastructure. So we learn a ton from these customers. Another company, Bayer Corp Science, is one of the world's largest agricultural companies in the world now. And it provides products and services that enable a sustainable agriculture for hundreds of thousands of farmers. You can imagine the challenges that go into running a global enterprise like that. And we learn from them every day, and it's really important that we show up globally for those customers.
Thank you for the great examples, Michael. So let's sum it up. The market demand is pretty obvious, and despite all difficulties, we see a growing number of IoT applications in the market. So how do you view the role of IoT in shaping the future of today's connected and digitalized world?
Right, as IoT is global, it's also a major building block in shaping the future. IoT will help us to optimize production processes, supply chains. It will help us to reduce waste. It will optimize how we travel. It will optimize certain other things. As it enables now new digital services and business models, it will also help to grow on existing business models to be grown, but on the other hand as well, it will be a driver of innovation. Of course, as well, IoT will be very helpful for sustainability, and that's something Hagen is very much into.
I like that a lot, for sure. So it's a very good point, Alex, what you are saying. And I think there's huge opportunity to get much more efficient and on our environment, and to deliver value for the society. Because if we can tackle the climate change and support with IoT, with measuring how we use our resources, then there is an opportunity to significantly reduce CO2 emissions and increase resource and energy efficiency. This is an important part, especially in the utilities, with E.ON, for example, what we are doing, or also on the BMW side, or VW. So a lot of customers we are serving, and they are taking care more and more for those kind of things. And a recent Bitkom study has found out that with accelerated digitization, 58% of the CO2 reduction that Germany has pledged to meet by 2030 can be achieved through the use of digital technologies, and especially IoT. Because if we can steer more precise, if it is easy to use, if it went through and through the systems, and when you can apply it to your applications and then to the customer and inform how he is using the product, how he's using all the things. It gives efficiency and productivity for sure as well. So I think we have a huge opportunity for developing those kind of things, then giving something back to the environment and to the society, and also important to grow the business for the three of us.
Thank you for your great ideas on this topic. Michael, is there anything you wish to add to this question?
Yeah, I mean, as you just heard from my colleagues, customers are trying to solve real world challenges, and they're doing it in big ways on big problems. I think over the next 5 to 10 years, you're going to see tens of billions of devices connecting to the cloud, and you're going to see new products and services emerge. Industrial IoT operations are going to modernize. Governments are going to tackle big problems within infrastructure, healthcare, and the environment. And it's really exciting to be a part of that. I think, when we see these transformations happening, we're also going to see emerging technologies being applied in new and really innovative ways. And that includes things like AI and ML, robotics, video analytics, and mobile and voice solutions. IoT is going to be at the heart of all of these transformations in the future, and I'm really excited to be a part of that.
Wow, what a great outlook to a digital future. Thank you very much for your insights. That was actually a very nice way to end our panel discussion today. So, we have learned from our three experts today about what it takes to become truly digital in international markets. Standardized IoT solutions for your business, individualized according to your needs, and simple to use. Thank you for joining us today, and if you are interested in how our customers already integrate seamless IoT into their business models, stay tuned. You now have the chance to hear directly about their experience. See you soon and have a good day.
Pilot experts are at the crash facility near Koblenz today to test the emergency call functionalities of our telematics retrofit modules. In order to save human lives and to guarantee efficient claims processing for our insurance customers, we require the highest level of reliability and availability of all subsystems throughout the entire processing chain. That's why we rely on Deutsche Telekom and Amazon Web Services and don't leave anything to chance.
Hi, I'm Henry, Managing Director at Embever. We are a German-based connectivity as a service solution provider. Our product, Embever Cloud as a Module, uses once connectivity in combination with AWS infrastructure to offer our customers a drastically improved time to market in the development of cloud-connected products. By using the combination of zero-touch IoT, lifetime global connectivity, and cutting-edge cloud infrastructure, our rail industry customer, PowerTech Converter, is able to get its data into the cloud in the shortest possible time. Stability, scalability, and international deployment are of most importance to our customers, making the mix of once connectivity, Amazon Web Services, and Embever Cloud as a Module the perfect choice for them.
Hi, I'm Fred Hara, CEO of PyCom. We've recently announced a partnership with Once, and I have to say I'm delighted to be able to offer Once's global connectivity to our customers. We've been looking for partners for our Pygo 2 device for a while, and it's great to have settled with Once. We now have over 25 countries covered for both narrowband IoT and Cat-M1. Alex and his team have done a great job in supporting us to make this happen. Thank you very much to the team.
Hello, I'm Arnie. I'm the CFO at ShareMac. We are a young company based in Bremen, Germany. We were founded in 2018 and nowadays we have 34 employees. 22 of those work in our tech hub in Tiflis, Georgia. And we were looking for a strong partner to help us with our IoT devices. So Deutsche Telekom provided us with all the necessary support and know-how. And now we have our S-Box and our LoRa beacon. And those enable the construction companies now to have a holistic overview on their project, on their machinery, equipment park, and all this is hosted on AWS through the cloud, and by this we make the construction industry more efficient.
Hello, I am Paolo Compagni, Head of Finance and Business Development of Marelli Motorsport. Marelli is one of the world's leading global independent suppliers of the automotive sector. Within Marelli, Motorsport Business Unit develops electronic and electromechanical systems for 2- and 4-wheel racing vehicles, supplying all the top teams in all the most important motorsport world championships. We are leader in motorsport telemetry since the 90s, delivering wireless communication systems to Formula 1, Formula E, WEC and European Le Mans Series. Marelli Motorsport is always innovating telemetry systems, and once is the perfect partner for us by offering a worldwide, always available and secure connectivity solution for our upcoming telemetry products.